Automated trading offers an undeniable advantage, executing your strategy 24/5, completely stripped of human emotion, until the machine jams. Most intermediate traders experience the exact same cycle. You purchase a traditional expert advisor from the MQL5 marketplace. You run it through years of historical data, and the backtest looks flawless. Then you deploy it live. A central bank makes an unscheduled rate adjustment, volatility spikes across the board, and that same perfectly optimized bot starts hemorrhaging your capital trade after trade. The root cause here is structural. The market acts as a highly adaptive opponent. Your EA, however, is strictly programmed to play the exact same opening chess moves every single time, regardless of what the board actually looks like. This is the trap of curve fitting. You optimize parameters to look perfect on past data, but static rules inevitably break the moment live conditions deviate from history. A pristine backtest is ultimately meaningless if the underlying code lacks the capacity to interpret and react to unpredictable real-time market shocks. To understand how to fix this, look at this chart. Across the bottom, we have market predictability. On the vertical axis, we have strategy rigidity. Traditional MQL5 EAs operate down here in the bottom right quadrant. Their survival relies heavily on highly specific, unchanging conditions. Now look up at the top left. AI platforms like NX Connect process complex variables, giving them the flexibility to navigate low predictability environments. Choosing between these two technologies requires objectively weighing the trade-offs of the legacy MQL5 framework against modern large language models. Maintaining a trading edge in modern Forex means abandoning systems that rely on perfect conditions and adopting systems built specifically for unpredictability. Let's break down these trade-offs using this matrix, starting with the first hurdle, how you create and modify a strategy. With MQL5, you either spend months learning complex C-based syntax, or you buy a pre-made bot with completely locked parameters. Those locked parameters mean you cannot alter the core logic. If a geopolitical event shifts the market regime, you're stuck with the bot's fixed strategy. NX Connect uses a natural language strategy builder. Instead of writing code, you establish rules through conversation-like prompts. You simply instruct the AI, identify oversold conditions on GBP/JPY, but avoid entering trades if implied volatility is above the 90-day average. The trade-off is clear. MQL5 offers line-by-line mechanical control for those who can code. NX Connect requires you to learn prompt engineering to effectively guide the AI's logic. Swapping coding syntax for plain English shifts the focus away from debugging logic and toward refining the strategy itself. The matrix now shifts to live market execution, specifically how each handles sudden volatility spikes, like a CPI release. A static MQL5 EA provides unwavering discipline. It executes a hard 50-pip stop loss, exactly as programmed, completely blind to the context of market moves. During sudden regime shifts, that rigidity is dangerous. Static stops become easy targets for liquidity hunts, blown out in seconds. An NX Connect AI agent executes differently. It analyzes multiple external data streams, scanning new sentiment and assessing market context before committing capital to trades. Instead of a fixed stop, the AI actively manages risk. It calculates the average true range in real time, widening stops proportionally when volatility is high and tightening them when markets are quiet. You are giving up the absolute robotic predictability of an EA. In return, you get an agent that processes current conditions before acting. Blind discipline ceases to be a virtue when rules no longer fit the market's reality. Looking at the final row of our matrix, we evaluate the long-term return on your investment, factoring capital and time. The traditional EA financial model is straightforward. You pay a cheaper, one-time fee in a marketplace to download the bot. As market regimes evolve, your fixed bot becomes obsolete, and you spend time constantly hunting for replacements. NX Connect operates on an ongoing subscription. This funds continuous ingestion of new data, allowing the AI to adjust its decisions as markets shift. When a rigid strategy expires, the losses extend beyond the purchase price to include missed opportunities and operational downtime during the search for a replacement. We need a strict reality check regarding AI trading tools. Adaptability does not mean infallibility. An intelligent system still requires strict boundaries around it. Assuming you can leave an AI agent completely unsupervised just because it processes real-time data is exactly the habit that ruins traders. The primary danger of an AI system is treating it as a black box. If you allow it to make unconstrained adjustments, you invite unpredictable, severe drawdowns into your portfolio. Forward testing on a demo account is mandatory. You must verify that the agent's contextual adjustments are logical, not erratic, before it ever touches live funds. You must impose hard, human-set guardrails. That means establishing a maximum risk percentage per trade, dictating daily loss limits, and defining exactly which instruments the agent is allowed to trade. AI is an exceptional tool for replacing manual execution and processing complex data. It must never replace strict, human-led risk management. Here is your blueprint for choosing the right automation path, based on exactly what kind of trader you are. If you are a fluent programmer trading hyper-specific, unchanging micro-conditions, and you require absolute line-by-line authority over your code, stay with MQL5. If you are a non-coding strategist with strong macro ideas, and you need dynamic risk protection against fast-moving geopolitical news, move to NX Connect. If you fit the AI profile, check the link in the description to test NX Connect on the FXNX platform. Use their demo environment to safely observe how the AI adapts to live conditions, and check the current deposit bonuses available for verified live setups. Your success in 2026 depends on selecting a system that aligns with your technical skill set and your specific need for real-time market adaptation.